Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. Let's see if it's a little less windy today. Those of you in Tennessee know what I'm talking about. Apparently, Missouri, too. Crazy yesterday. But, all right. I want to talk about something this morning that maybe you can share amongst your family. Still get lots of emails from you guys about my husband's not on board, my family's not on board. Somebody sent me an email yesterday that their mother, brother, kids, everything like that are all like, we're coming to your house. And they're like, I don't have the room or the food to feed 15 people. I mean, this is a problem, guys. And one of the big topics that people ask all the time, not only on my channel, but on others that I watch, is how long do we have to prepare? And I will tell you this, it could be extremely short. I mean, like a couple of weeks until all hell breaks loose. And you say, oh no, it'll never happen that fast or whatever. Case in point, let's take a look at Russia. Middle of February, Russia was a pseudo-capitalist country. The people had experienced freedom for 30 years. We're able to earn money. We're able to go out and go shopping, buy a pair of blue jeans, buy a Big Mac, whatever it would be. Okay, couldn't do that before 1991. I mean, Mrs. P's first hamburger came after the Soviet Union fell. And all those stories that we grew up hearing, if you took pairs of Levi's over with you to Russia, you were rich. Mrs. P said those were true. Okay. But in the last 30 years, Russia got a taste of freedom, got a taste of what the Western world already knew, if you will. You can come and go as you please, you work hard, you're going to get ahead, et cetera, et cetera. Long gone were the days of nobody wanted to do squat because if you busted your ass, you got $100. If you sat on your ass, you got $100. Okay. This is coming to the Western world faster than you think. And how fast could it go? I want to explain. Now, first off, coming faster than you think, use the example I just gave you. Always was in the United States the land of opportunity, okay, where the opportunity was available to you. You just had to take it. That has turned into the land of, gee, now everybody should get it, right? Like I said earlier, in Russia, it used to be you bust your ass for $100, or you get $100. You sit on your ass, you get $100. What's it turning out to be now? You bust your ass in the United States. You bust your ass, you get $50. You sit on your ass, you get $100. All right, we're paying Mexicans, Salvadorans, Hondurans, Haitians, Ukrainians, Afghanis, Syrians, whatever. Come over to the United States. We'll give you free housing. We'll give you free food. We'll give you free education. We'll give you free medical. Hell, we're trying to give you voting rights. Okay. You're an American citizen. And it's like, we need you to work harder because there's a bunch of people that we had to save that you need to pay for. They get the $100, you get the $50. Okay. You're one person. What you work for, you get. What 10 people work for, they get. Oh, you're only having to pay $10 out of your $100. Okay, and after taxes and everything like that, I get 50. Those people have 10 people working for them. They get the $100. And oh, by the way, they don't pay taxes. No Social Security number, no taxes. Okay, but how long do we have? How could this happen a lot faster? Like I said, a little more than a month ago, Russia was a relatively free country. Okay. This is what's going on now in the last couple of weeks. An interior ministry technician, okay, somebody working in the Kremlin, technician, was arrested for talking privately on the phone. Okay. They arrested people for holding blank protesters that implied opposition to the war. There was a woman wearing a hat that was blue and yellow, Ukrainians' colors of their flag. She was arrested for a hat, okay? There was a Siberian carpenter who was holding a poster of 1871 artwork called The Apotheosis of War. They arrested him. There was a YouTuber, okay, who was a food blogger. She got arrested and is facing charges under their fake war news after she was posting about Ukrainian refugee children. Oh, she doesn't even live in Russia. This is how fast they went from relative freedom to complete tyranny. Now, you look at what's going on in the Western world. Twitter, Facebook, Google, you name it. You're being censored for what you can say. Y'all sit in on my live streams and you know the rules, okay? What we can't talk about because YouTube won't let us. Trust me, there's a whole bunch of stuff I'd love to say. I just can't. I know there's a whole bunch of stuff you guys would love to say. You just can't. You know, when I have said it, I've got a week or two in jail. How fast this all could go to hell is amazing. We know about food shortages. We know about gas prices, which are inevitably going to turn into gas shortages, guys. Okay, there's no question. Look at Italy. Italy announced yesterday that they're going to start rationing fuel. They get 50% of their fuel from Russia. We only get about 10% of ours, right? But they're already to the point of rationing fuel. We're 5 weeks into this. And for all of those people who have family members saying, oh, this will be over in a couple of weeks, everything. Even the White House has said, expect this to last through the year. This is going to be bigger and bigger and bigger. Like I've said, we don't know about China-Taiwan. Notice how nobody's talking about China-Taiwan, okay? You think China's just gone, oh, you know what? We're not going to worry about that. No, they're like, hell, nobody's paying attention to us. Let's keep going, okay? You know, Turkey, Greece, India, Pakistan, Iran, Israel. There are hot spots all across the world that weren't there 16 months ago. Gee, what changed? Okay. You think this all won't go south quick? You need to have as many things prepped for as you possibly can. You need to have as much food as you can. There is no such thing as too much food. Every time I hear somebody say, I've got my food done, no. My answer always is, how much do you have? Oh, I've got a year. Great. What do you do on day 366? Okay. Do you have your weaponry? Do you have your medical? Do you have your electric? Do you have your water? You know, whatever would be. Have you trained intensively with all of them? Okay. Just because you went to Walmart and bought a suture kit doesn't mean you're set. Do you know how to use it? Okay. Just because you went to the gun shop and bought yourself a 1911, great. Have you shot with it? Oh, I put 30 rounds through it. Yippee, 2 mags, so what? Okay. Yes, I know ammo's expensive, but your life is worth more than a couple of boxes of ammo. This could all go real south real quick. And for those people who say, no, it can't, I give you that exact example. Imagine 5 weeks from now, let's say everything goes to hell this morning. Imagine 5 weeks from now, you're arrested for protesting a war, hypothetically, in Europe. Let's say you're arrested for wearing, I don't know, you're arrested for wearing red, white, and blue. Okay? Let's say that. Because the communists that want to take over the United States, i.e. the Democrat Party, certainly ain't proud of those those colors on that flag. Okay, they would do anything they could to change it to red, white, and black. All right, you know what I mean. Imagine losing all your freedoms when you woke up one morning. That's what you're prepping for now. Originally, we all probably started prepping for, most of us at least, hurricanes, tornadoes, yada, 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 power outages, etc., etc. Now we are preparing to somehow, some way preserve what's left of our way of life. Just something to think about this morning. It can happen quick. Nobody wants it to, but the proof is in the pudding. Not the one Joe's eating, but the proof is there that this could happen faster than you know. And then what? Are you ready?